The offense set for a first down play. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll throw it on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bell. Spins away. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
They're trying to get to it. On first down. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. The play-action fake. Makes his connection. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Direct snap. Inside the 25. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. With the catch, it's Young. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. The quick out. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's looking to pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
They want to just keep throwing it. He caught it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down. He wants to throw it. Unleashes to the end zone. And it's incomplete, a missed opportunity.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football. It just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Looking to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time he's got his man. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He wants to throw. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone.
Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. He's going to pass. That's the kind of protection you dream about as he fires left.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
This time it's complete. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Move the chains with that completion now on first down. Looking to move it through the air. And the ball is picked off.
You know, you got to be careful when you're throwing against this cornerback on the perimeter of the field because he has unbelievable short area quickness, and he can break on the pass immediately, and you saw it right there on that interception.
Going up top on first down. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They want to get this defense on its heels. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Feeling some heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Unloads it left. He's got it, and they convert. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, fourth and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last fourth down there.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Really nice third down sub-defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing an incompletion, setting up fourth.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete, and the defense holds.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half? Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at lovely Dat-Q Stadium.
All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
First down here for the offense. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He'll set up to throw. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Yeah, and Palmer, I don't know what his grade's going to be, but hitting over 400 yards on the day, I think coaches are going to be pretty impressed with the day this young man had.
No doubt. And I think for defensive coordinators moving forward now, you're going to be charged with having to find answers to try to slow this guy down. Today, we've seen this defense try blitzing, zone coverage, man coverage. They've mixed up personnel. None of it has worked. This guy has carved them apart.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Snap it to the back. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Will they be able to get that one more yard and stick it in here on third down? Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. They'll start this drive with a pass. Firing to the right, complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven.
39. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to get to him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Here comes the offense on second down. They think there's room to run to the right here. And into the end zone. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground.
And the offense will take over.
Quarterback by himself in the backfield. He'll start this drive firing. Going for it all. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. That incompletion leads to second down and 10. They'll put the tight end in motion. Quarterback will audible. Wants to fire on second down. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Feels like they're just inches away from their own end zone, and it's 3rd and long. Maybe just trying to get some breathing room to kick it away. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. And the returner goes down. Offense in a bunch formation.
First and 10.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch, but the officials right on top of it, signaling out of bounds.
Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Now this offense is back on the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Hines is way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs.
Afterburners coming. Big, big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And that is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the first down, you chew up a bunch of more yards, too. Nice execution by this offense.
Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He's looking for an open man on second down. Throws for the tight end. It's caught. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
This defense impresses me. When they're in short yardage situations or when they're in goal line situations, they just seem to play tougher. They just seem to play better. They've got guys that get after the football. And now they're setting up 4th down.
They'll go to the air. Looking for the score. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And the extra point was good. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. 1st down here for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He finds his man. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he intercepts it. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Bell. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass?
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, David, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the 4th quarter.
Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
And it's just simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
From the gun, the running back has it. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his...
And that pass intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Running through contact. Past the 20. The 10. Touchdown.
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is blocked. He picks it up. That's a live ball. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Give to the back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back. And the line's paved some holes. And he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark. And when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He wants to take the top off. And it's in there for a touchdown. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. And the extra point splits the uprights. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. It's complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. Quarterback empties his backfield. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Buys a little extra time. He makes a catch. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a...
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And they get to the quarterback. Back at the 16.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of...
He's going to fire deep. And he makes the catch inside the 25. And he's brought down after a huge completion. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They want to throw it. A shot for the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
How about the bomb? The Hail Mary coming out, and the offense executes it great. They throw the ball deep. Where's the defense? Man, you know this ball is going deep. You know they need it. They got to have